We've got... The Grizzlies in Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee, against an Eastern Conference team here at the FedEx Forum. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the end of a string of away games for the Hawks as they look forward to returning home after this one.
And when these two teams meet, it doesn't matter what the standings look like. They are out for blood in this one.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Now here's Giddey. That one no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Bol. And such a nice move to make the basket work. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Pass to Giddey from outside the arc. That shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, George Karl gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And sometimes quality shots can come late in a possession, so we'll see if they can play deep into the shot clock.
The Hawks with a quick start to this game. 4-point game. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Now here's Tatum. The three. Giddey, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
The Grizzlies off to a slow start, trailing by 5. The three from Tatum. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Hawks. Morant outside. Pass to Ayton. And it's good, 2 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Giddey. Tatum, that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Giddey. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 points.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Here's Wagner. The Hawks need to get off the shot here. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
And stolen by Ayton. To the left wing. Here's Bull. And Capella sends it back. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the 3 off target. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. For the Hawks.
Let's get loud once again for your
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. In the corner, Hardaway with it. For 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Brown. Into the lane. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Highland. Covered by Barnes. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in. but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Fast break, the Hawks. Goes up. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
On the wing, Hardaway. Offline with his 3. The Hawks leading by 12. On the wing, Brown. And here's Love for 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, R.J. Hampton.
Barnes, right side. Love outside. Just 3 to shoot. And the basket by Hampton.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
Here's Highland. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Hampton with the ball. Now guarded by Poeltl. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. Ayton inside. And stolen by Tatum. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ayton. Morant right side. Three-pointer. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Morant with a wide open look. Wagner outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Bull. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bull's got 10. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Pass to Tatum. And he converts the layup. He's got 8.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Here's Giddey.
Are you serious?
Now Capella. The kick out to Tatum. Over Bull. 5 on the clock. Walker's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Rebounded by Capella. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Down low. And Walker throws it down hard.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And it's good off the glass.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
On the wing, Giddey. Back to Tatum.
Yo, right here.
Giddey with it. Pass to Walker. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Bull.
A fluid, talented scorer with width. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
So both teams making some changes here. That one is no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Grant. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish. Both teams deciding to change it up.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Freedom with the steal. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
Passed a little. Outside Hardaway. Now Poeltl. He's defended by Freedom. Nice shot by Poeltl.
Astonishing body control by Poeltl. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
It's stolen by Hampton. Morant outside. 1 second left. And finished off by Morant.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Moment here now for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. They're holding him out for the rest of the game, and although they don't think he'll be out long, they haven't ruled out the chance that he could miss additional games as well. Kevin, back to you.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Poeltl. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And that one misses. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
To end the run, and Giddey gets it to go.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Here's Tatum. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. And then Morant slams it in.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second-half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Highland. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's Walker. To the paint. Here's Capella. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Atlanta making some changes. And the Grizzlies with possession. The 3 from Tatum. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And he just lulls the defense to sleep at times with his handle before pulling up. You can't back off this guy. That's just inviting trouble.
And the rejection by Iguodala. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Memphis. They host the 76ers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Walker. And timeout called. George Karl has had enough.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Big round of applause to your very own Grizzlies Basketball team.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Hardaway with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Hardaway has got himself on the board with 3 there. Pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Now Poeltl. Here's Reddish. Up and in on the layup. Reddish has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Highland. Passed a little. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Reddish. And it goes down 2 points. Reddish has got 6 points.
And Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding a way to score.
In the corner, Bol with it. And the dunk by Bol.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
To the middle. Pass to Reddish. Fires for 3. Cans it from downtown. Reddish has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he's just got such a nice, easy release on the 3 ball. Reddish not looking rushed.
And Bol wide open. He shoots. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Here's Highland. Another shot. Poeltl. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Highland. Beasley for 3. Doesn't go that time. The shot misses. John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Hawks. He's at the
Hawks, 68.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Highland. Pass to Hardaway. Beasley outside. Love grabs the board.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Beasley outside. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Bangs home the trifecta. Beasley's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Grizzlies. From deep, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Little. Takes the 3. Beasley can't get that one to fall. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Here's Sharp. And he can't jam it through. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Out to the right wing. Here's Hampton, and the jumper is good.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
So they foul intentionally. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Here's Bull. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
It's Morant with the drive. Kept alive. Wagner outside. Fires from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here we go. Morant heading to the...
Oh man. Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
but confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Wagner. And that one drops for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To stop the run, Tatum drives in.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Morant outside. Driving the lane. And he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First team.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
It's Morant with the drive.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Here's Giddey. That three off the mark.
And they just can't find a way to end it.
Oh, that was something else.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
Looking to get it going. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
Now, serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Giddey.
At the line for the Houston.
Part of his game that he's still working on. Giddey growing at the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so Atlanta takes the...